Hey, it's me. Today I'm going to talk about Wolverine. Logan, or Wolverine. What is the real name? Well, his real name is James Howlett, but he prefers to go by Logan. So in this video, I will call him Logan, but we will also talk about some other Wolverines. So let's get started. So Logan, or Wolverine, who is he? What are his superpowers? And what is his history? Let's start with the last question. Logan Howlett was born in Alberta, Canada on July 1st, 1880. When he was a child, he already displayed signs of the powers that all mutants have. His precognitive abilities prevented his assassination by an intruder sent by his father's business rival. Logan's mutant powers manifested when he was still a small boy. His mutation gives him an accelerated healing factor, which allows him to recover faster from injuries than a normal human. The ability can even save his life if he almost dies. As a result, Wolverine now lives with a kind of inner rage, constantly searching for someone to kill so that he can understand what death feels like. Logan's healing factor also means that he is immune to most poisons and toxins. It also increases his endurance and agility, sharpens his senses, and slows down the aging process. When he was 13 years old, Logan killed a man who tried to attack him. Fearing that Logan would become a murderer, his guardians sent him to live in relative isolation at the Xavier Institute for Higher Learning for Gifted Youngsters. There, Charles Xavier trained Logan to control his abilities and offered him a place among the Logan was taught to hunt and track, skills he used while working as a scout and later as a mercenary. In World War II, Logan served with the Canadian Armed Forces in Europe, where he participated in the Dieppe raid. When Logan saved the life of a Japanese soldier, he was captured by both sides who considered him a spy. After being tortured by the Germans, Logan escaped, only to be recaptured and put on display as a freak show attraction by a mysterious figure, Viper. Logan eventually managed to free himself and returned home to recover. After the war, Logan found employment as a trapper in the Rocky Mountains. One day, he came upon a group of poachers killing animals just for fun. Enraged, Logan attacked the men. News of their violent deaths spread, causing others to believe that a mountain lion or bear was on the loose. Logan continued working as a trapper until he was eventually discovered by the CIA and recruited to work as an agent. During the Vietnam War, Logan was part of a team of elite soldiers sent to retrieve American pilot Captain America from behind enemy lines. Logan accompanied Captain America back to the United States after the mission. The two soon discovered, however, that they had been betrayed, and they were both frozen and kept in stasis for more than 30 years. When Logan was finally revived, he soon found out that most of the world had forgotten about World War II and believed Captain America to be dead. Soon after, Logan joined forces with other mutants to form a new team of X. During this time, Logan became one of the most important members of the team and began to be called Wolverine. One day, Logan's past caught up with him when the poacher that Logan had fought decades ago sought revenge against him. Their fight was brutal, but Logan managed to defeat Sabretooth. As time went on, Logan's past continued to haunt him. He was forced to confront Viper again, and he learned that she had experimented on him during his time as a prisoner in World War II. Logan was also confronted by his former lover, Yukio, who revealed that she had cancer. Logan was heartbroken, but Yukio asked him to grant her wish to die in battle rather than in a hospital bed. Logan obliged and helped Yukio die honorably in battle. For many years, Logan remained a member of the X until he was brainwashed by the villain known as the Shadow King. Logan spent time as an evil X-Men before being cured. He continued to serve the X-Men, occasionally acting as a solo agent when the need arose. Logan was also forced to confront his own son, Daken, who was sent to kill him by the villainous hand. In the end, Logan managed to redeem his son and bring him over to the side of good. Recently, Logan has begun to suffer from memory loss. He has experienced visions of his possible future, one of which showed him ruling a dystopian nation with fellow Wolverine, Laura Kinney, ACARX 2-3. This vision may or may not come true, but it's clear that Logan has a lot of changes coming in his life. Let's move on to the next. What are Logan's superpowers? We have already told you about his healing factor, but there are more things that I want to tell you about them. Mutant powers increases endurance and agility. Wolverine's skeleton is different from that of a human. He has 6 blades that resemble daggers and are as sharp as a razor. They extend from the webbing between his fingers. Each hand has 3 blades. His claws are extremely sharp and durable, and they are capable of tearing through metal as easily as paper. Logan can extend his claws at will. The claws can also be partially extended to increase his grip. Logan normally keeps his claws retracted unless he is fighting an enemy. The adamantium covering of his skeleton makes his claws incredibly dangerous weapons. After participating in the Weapon X experiment, Logan's skeleton was covered with an indestructible adamantium alloy, which made him even more powerful. Now, Logan can slash through stone walls as if they were tissue paper. His claws are also coated with a special substance that causes massive damage to those it touches. Similar to burn, victims of scratches often bleed profusely and feel searing pain. If Wolverine attacks someone with all 5 of his blades at once, the victim often bleeds to death within seconds. The strength of his claws enables Wolverine to jump great distances by slashing his claws into a surface. This is also helpful to Wolverine when climbing walls or trees. Besides that, Logan is an expert in many types of hand-to-hand combat, is well trained in combat, and has worked as a scout, mercenary, and CIA agent. He is a great tactician and strategist, and is often seen formulating plans with the other Logan is a master tracker and can follow tracks through the wilderness with ease. He is also an excellent hunter, marksman, and swordsman. Logan is most often depicted as having a very sharp, fearless, and indomitable character, possessing great willpower. He is usually depicted as being cynical, brooding, gruff, impatient, self-reliant, determined, and honorable. Logan is actually a romantic, and despite his grumbling and snarky comments towards women, tends to fall in love fairly. Although he can be a ladies' man, he is also capable of deep love and affection. Wolverine is one of the most respected members of the X-Men and is often looked up to by the younger mutants. He is a true hero who is willing to risk his life to save others. Let's move on to the next. Who else is called Wolverine? In the Marvel 616 universe, there are other characters named Wolverine. There were 7 of them. The original Wolverine, the new Wolverine, Ultimate Wolverine, Dark Wolverine, Old Man Logan, Hebi, Weapon H. Alright, it's time to wrap up today's video. Tell us your opinion about Wolverine in the comment section below. And if you liked the video, please hit the like button. See you next time. Bye.